Hope you guys are having a great day. This is your boy Aiken's Doherty, Mr. Make Him Pay. If this is your first time watching, I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please take time out right now and click the subscribe button. And also click the bell notification next to it, so that anytime I upload videos, you will not miss any videos. Again, if you haven't subscribed, trust me, I'm going to come get you. So click the subscribe button right now before you do anything, before you drink a glass of water. Click it right now. I'm waiting. Anyway, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Colorado, Aurora, Colorado again. Whew. Jesus. Aurora, Colorado in the news again. We're not even done with Elijah McClain. Aurora, Colorado. What's going on? Anyway, I'm going to talk about what happened. A black family was pulled over in Aurora, Colorado. A lady was driving with her daughter, I guess 6-year-old daughter. Then there was another 12-year-old, then a 14 and a 17-year-old in the car. Kids. They were pulled over. Why were they pulled over? The Aurora Colorado Police Department claimed that a scanner matched their car as a stolen car, and they pulled the car over. But the funny thing is that the vehicle that was stolen was not even a car. It was a motorcycle registered in another state. Seriously? Police officers don't know the difference between a motorcycle and a vehicle, a car. Motorcycle has 2 wheels. A car has 4 wheels. A tricycle has 3 wheels. Aurora, Colorado Police Department, since you guys don't know the difference. To make matters worse, after pulling this car over, they told all of them to get out and drew their guns. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck?
Hey, bud, if you're not involved, please step back.
Why are you pulling out guns on kids, little girls? A 6-year-old, 12-year-old, 14-year-old, and 17-year-old, they had them laying face down on hot concrete. Handcuffs. The kids were understandably crying because I'm sure they've been watching the news or hearing about what's going on. They knew George Floyd got killed. They knew there was a lot of shooting, so they probably were scared to die. They were screaming and traumatized. And the sad part is that a lady was recording the encounter, and the police officer tried to stop her from recording. Citizens have a right to record any police encounter in public view. So please keep recording, everyone. Don't be intimidated by those cops. If you see something that doesn't look right, take out your phones and press record. Anyway, these kids were detained, handcuffed. They had guns drawn out, and more cops kept coming. About a dozen police officers. Why do you need 12 police officers or a dozen officers for a seemingly, I guess, non-destructive or non-violent encounter? Why? Oh my God. Anyway, to make matters worse, the police officers said the reasons they drew their weapons was because there is an unwritten policy of high-risk situations. Let me tell you something, people. If you can't write it down, it's bullshit. If there was a policy that made sense, that was objective, fair, they will write it down. Police departments have training manuals. They have stuff, protocols, rules, regulations, codes. All this stuff are written down. For the Aurora Colorado Police Department to say they didn't write down their high-risk policy encounters that they didn't write down their high-risk procedure for drawing weapons, let you know it's bullshit right there. That's why they don't have it down. And the police chief, it appears the new police chief, says she apologized and that they were going to pay for therapy. Seriously? After those kids going through all that, that's all you're going to do? Pay for therapy? And this is, again, like I said earlier, the same police department that has not even arrested the officers or prosecuted the officers that were responsible for the death of Elijah McClain. And now we have this going on again. And it's just sad. And when this whole George Floyd situation started, I saw it online somewhere, somebody's Instagram posting. She posted a picture of her little boy. The boy was probably 6 to 9 months old. She said, "At what point will my little baby boy transform from being a cute boy to a threatening black man?" And I thought about that. Based on what just happened, 6 years old. Because you have a 6-year-old girl who had gun drawn on her because she was high risk and handcuffs face down on hard concrete. So maybe that's all it takes, 6 years old. Maybe there'll be another record next year by the Aurora Colorado. They may break their own record and deem a 4-year-old to be high risk and draw a gun on a 4-year-old. They may break their record another time and draw a gun on an infant and say, "Oh, high risk, unwritten policy. Once you black." It's just sad and disturbing. And I hope the Aurora Colorado Police Department gets its act together and get rid of all those bad cops. Because these were the same cops that were making fun of Elijah McClain's death. During his memorial, they had a picture of the officers holding another one in a chokehold, try to mock somebody that lost his life. The same police department. That lets you know there are bad apples there. And officers and police officers keep wondering, why are people saying defund the police? It's because of stuff like this. You know, the public has to trust the police department. How do you expect the public to trust a police department? They're pulling guns on 6-year-olds and 12-year-old and 14-year-old and 17-year-old babies. How do you expect? You know, it's hard. So I think this is disturbing. You know, it's very, very, very sad that the Aurora Colorado Police Department will engage in this reprehensible behavior. And I hope somebody is held accountable, if they have to be fired or if there have to be some written procedures or something. Something needs to be done. You can't keep doing the same old thing and expect a different result. Anyway, that's all I have to say on this subject. I want you guys to watch all my videos. I'll be posting some more content involving the election coming up. So subscribe. You don't want to miss that. Share, like, comment. Let me know what you guys feel about the whole situation. Aiken Story here, Mr. Make and Pay. On to the next one.